Hey, good morning, everybody. I hope you had a great afternoon and night. Um, a lot of great things happening. I follow a gentleman called Billy Carson, and last night he had a live stream on YouTube where he was explaining the next steps of our journey here as we come to understand where we are in the world and consciously start thinking about where do we want this to go. Again, I encourage everyone to try and find time for yourself to really dig into your purpose. Naturally, to answer that question, you will find your purpose in things that come completely easy to you, meaning you were already equipped with the tools, the knowledge, the know-how. It just comes natural to you. So I will give an example. Also, I dove into myself with numerology. So in numerology, my life path is an eight. Okay. Eight stands for abundance. It's, you find careers in finance and accounting. You deal with certain things just come natural to a life path of an eight. They share certain characteristics. Not saying it's completely true because it's not. I mean, everybody has their own way of creating and starting creating and manifesting and starting their own life however they want to, but these are some of the characteristics that are normally found in that that number. I'm an accountant. Went to school, lucked up on it though, because I had not even heard about numerology. I had not even heard about these different ways of looking at the world through numbers and through signs and synchronicities. So I had no idea. A good friend of mine gave me a book years ago, and he was just like, "Hey, Tar, like I really think you should read this book. Like I really think that you should like start doing this." And I just kind of fell into it, went down the rabbit hole, haven't looked back since. So for me, numbers are very easy to deal with. I definitely can tell the story. I've also, I mean, literally, I just turned 40 a few weeks back, but I have literally been all over the world being an accountant. So I am highly favored as well. It's just something that comes natural to me, and it's something that I love, and I love to learn about it, and I love to teach people about it. So I know that financial stability, financial literacy, but also like understanding, the ins and outs of what does that look like for an average person? How can an average person save? Creating personal budgets, holding people accountable to that. Those are the things that I've learned all over, throughout my career years. I've been in rooms with banks asking for lending, so I know what they require. I mean, it's pretty different now because the world is crazy, but it's not something that I can't understand and can't speak to in layman's terms. So that's my purpose, is to give back to the world and help them be financially secure. Help them really understand, hey, when you choose this option over this option in buying a car and buying a house, and just period, how you live your life, what are the changes that you should be looking for, and ultimately what is the results that you'll get. So again, for me, and I will say one of my purposes is to give back in helping people understand financially what they have going on. Now, moving forward to this new earth, do we really need money? No. No. Back then there was the bartering system where, you had something that I wanted, I had something that you wanted, so we just kind of swapped. We made sure that we both agreed on what that value was to each of us, and that was it. Like, hey, I need my grass cut, and I know you got a lawnmower. I saw you do it. Either you can let me borrow your lawnmower and I can cut my own grass, or you can cut my grass, and then what do you need in return? But community looked out for community. Ultimately, we looked out for each other. We didn't allow outsiders to dictate not only our lives but just how we operated. Period. So going back to Billy's live last night, it was so important. It actually kind of put me on fire because even though it was about, I think we got up to like 600 people on the live, it was some really, really good gems that he dropped in that live. And if you have a chance to go view it, because I know he posts them afterwards, he is Forbidden Knowledge. Billy Carson, pretty sure you've seen him around, but I've been following him for a few years and kind of doing my own research on the side of his. And I just think that it's just a very interesting time right now, and I'm super, super excited to be in this time. But with all that being said, time is winding down. Time is winding down, and there's going to need to be a decision made on how we move forward and the direction that we go. I'm choosing 5D. I'm really choosing 70 if I can get up there. But at the end of the day, we we have a decision to make. It is a very important decision how we move forward in this earth with everything that is going on. It is very evident that a big event is coming. A big event is coming. Whether you believe it or not, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you want it to happen in this timeline or time period or not, it's going to happen. And I think everybody can feel the urgency of that and the need for that. The need is for us to get on the same page with Earth. Earth is like going to move on with or without us, okay? Like for real, with or without us. So your the importance really is to get back to Earth, spend some time outside. If you're not a sun gazer or somebody that can really be in the sun, I have fell in love with the sun. I've always been in love with the moon, Pisces. But I've fell in love with the sun as well. And those two very much so balance me, very much so give me the things and the information that I need in the time that I need it, if that makes sense. So again, I just encourage you to really, really dig into your purpose. If you like journaling, write it down or start jotting some thoughts, like the things that you really like to do, the things that people compliment you on. Like, really start to think about that because we are going to come into a world where, it may not be exactly how we thought it was going to be. We have to create that, and we have to create it in unity. It can't be one person's idea or a group of families' ideas. It has to be all of us collectively together. And so, yeah, I just say think about your purpose, try to tap into your purpose. And once you've done that, then let's come back and decide what you're going to be able to offer the world. I think it's coming to the point where we just really have to be open and honest about it. But I mean, it is what it is. We knew that one day we were going to have to do that. And we knew that one day we were going to have to make a complete 180 from where we are now. We were destroying Earth, and Earth is tired. And we're just on the cusp of a new, exciting experience. So embrace it, enjoy the ride, but also do the work. Because guess what? We need you. We need you. And I'm talking to you. We need you. Your talents, your mind, your gifts. We need you. It's no one here on this earth that was not put here for a reason. And so, with all that said, just do the work. It's so much easier. It's so much more rewarding when you do the work. Okay? Love you guys. Have a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.